Hello and welcome back to Game of Trades, your #1 channel for videos on the stock market and cryptocurrencies. This video is going to be focused on Bitcoin that has just recently made a brand new all-time high, exceeding the high we made in April 2021. We're seeing a massive powerful run on Bitcoin, although it is pulling back today. So I wanted to start this video off on a positive note by showing you this chart right here. This highlights every time that Bitcoin's price takes out the previous all-time high, and it measures the number of days it takes for price to 2x. And you can see these numbers are really incredible. We have 20 days here back in 2013, 10 days in 2014, 34 days in 2017, 22 days in 2020. This is how Bitcoin works. When you have price reach all-time high, when it's in price discovery, that's when you see FOMO. That's when you see retail investors come into the market and push Bitcoin into a parabolic move. It's happened every single time before. What do you guys think is going to happen this time? Is it going to be any different? Make sure to leave a comment down below. Now, in this video, I want to discuss one particular subject, and that is, why is Bitcoin rallying, but no other altcoins are actually following through? If we take a look at the ratio between Ethereum and Bitcoin, for example, Ethereum has been trending down. If we look at the same ratio between Cardano and Bitcoin, in a strong period of underperformance here, and that's the case with most altcoins. And I think this is probably one of the most important concepts, if not the most important concept to understand if you're trading and investing in cryptocurrencies. Why is this happening and how you can benefit from it? That's exactly what we're going to cover in this episode. If you're interested in following these crazy markets with us, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And now, without further ado, let's get right into it. It all comes down to this chart right here, the Bitcoin dominance. This chart shows you how large the Bitcoin market cap is compared to the total crypto market cap. So you've got the total crypto market cap right here. I think it's around $1.6 trillion. And then, of course, within that market cap, you've got a bunch of coins. You've got Ethereum, you've got Cardano, you've got Polkadot, Dogecoin, Shiba. But the largest part of that $2.6 trillion is actually just made up of Bitcoin. It's just over $1 trillion, so it's by far the largest player in cryptocurrencies. And so that's what this chart shows you. It shows you how this share of the total crypto market cap varies over time. And this is an extremely important concept to understand, because money and capital goes into Bitcoin first. Right? This is how bull runs work. You see money go into Bitcoin, and then once Bitcoin has grown, that trickles down into other cryptocurrencies, and you see altcoins perform well. That's how it happens every time. And I do think that it's going to stay like that for the foreseeable future, because Bitcoin is just unrivaled in terms of its simplicity, in terms of its status as a storehold of wealth within the cryptocurrency community. Now that you've understood these concepts, let's take a look at this chart and how we can take advantage of it. So I like to think of the Bitcoin dominance in 3 types of moves. Now, the first type of move is what we saw throughout summer here between May and around July, when Bitcoin was tanking, and so the Bitcoin dominance was rising. That's what I call the crypto risk-off move. When there's a panic move in cryptocurrencies, let me put up the chart of Bitcoin. When there's a panic move in cryptocurrencies, like we saw right here throughout the summer, where Bitcoin sold off very aggressively, that's when you see Bitcoin dominance rise, because other altcoins are tanking even harder than Bitcoin. And so there's capital rotation back into Bitcoin. Now, that also typically happens in bear markets, right? This was the entire crypto bear market, where you had a lot of panic moves on Bitcoin, and of course you saw the dominance rise steadily. So that's the first type of move, risk off, when the cryptocurrency market cap is falling and Bitcoin dominance is rising. That's a real risk off cryptocurrency move. Now, the second one is crypto wealth creation. And we've got a great example here. What we saw at the end of 2020 was this big rise in the dominance, a big uptrend in dominance. But if we take a look at what Bitcoin was doing throughout that time, price was rising exponentially. So this is not a risk-off move, but you do have the Bitcoin dominance rising. So these moves are what we call crypto wealth creation phases. And this is what sets Bitcoin apart from all other coins. It's what makes it such a fascinating cryptocurrency. It's that it's the only coin that is going to have cyclical periods of outperformance where it is outperforming all other coins. There is no other cryptocurrency that does this. And now we can take a look at that third type of move, and that is alt season. That's the one that everyone loves to talk about, and it comes after a Bitcoin wealth creation phase. You have a peak in the dominance, and that's when you see alt season as capital goes from Bitcoin into other coins, into altcoins. And I can show you, for example, Ethereum and how it was trading throughout that period. You can see when the Bitcoin dominance peaked, you had the ratio between Ethereum and Bitcoin bottom, and you had a significant period of strong performance on Ethereum. And if you understand these three phases of the cryptocurrency market and you're able to take advantage of it, your returns can potentially be massive. Now, of course, we are going to discuss how we're going to take advantage of it. Make sure to smash that like button as hard as you can if you're enjoying this video, if you're learning something new. If you appreciate the effort that's been put into making these videos, it is really appreciated. So what's happening right now as we speak, we have the Bitcoin dominance that's rising. And if we take a look at what Bitcoin is doing, Bitcoin is rising as well. So what phase are we in? We're in the crypto wealth creation phase. And that by itself is just ridiculously bullish for cryptocurrencies. Now, if you've been a follower of these videos on YouTube or on our website, we've been harassing our members to position long on Bitcoin as opposed to other altcoins because we saw this crypto wealth creation phase coming. And we're incredibly happy about that because that's going to make us and our members exceptionally well positioned to take advantage of the next alt season. Now, if you're interested in checking out our service to access our research, our analysis, our convictions on the markets, make sure to go and check out gameoftrades.net. We post these weekly overviews on cryptocurrencies, going through our entire research, analysis, and our strategy to navigate the cryptocurrency market. And that's based on sentiment, technicals, fundamentals, and on-chain data. That's absolutely the most important tool to look at if you're trading and investing in cryptocurrencies. I think we're going to be entering one of the most important moments in our trading and investing careers. Now, I don't often say that because I think every moment is important in your trading career, but these next few months on the cryptocurrency market, I believe, can lead to life-changing returns if we're able to properly take advantage of it. By the way, just look at that transfer volume and loss chart that we talked about in this article. This is the exact same indicator that we use to time that bottom at $40,000 on that correction. We had the total transfer volume and loss spike, and it's also one hell of a way to time cryptocurrency tops. And so that's one of the things that we're going to be looking at for the next big top on Bitcoin. Again, we've had some tremendous feedback on these articles, so make sure to test out our free trial if you're interested in checking them out. So how are we going to take advantage of this Bitcoin dominance? And the first thing I want to talk about here is just highlighting the similarities that we have on Bitcoin here in this run in 2021 to what we were seeing back in 2020. The similarities we have are just really, really impressive. Back here, you had a pump, one last shakeout before the big move, and then you started to see parabolic types of moves in Bitcoin. That's exactly what we've had in 2021. One big bump, one last shakeout before the big move, and now we're seeing parabolic types of moves. Now, why is this happening? I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the supply constraint that we see that's triggered by the halving and that creates these types of predictable moves, or if this is just price manipulation by big whales that are bidding up the price of Bitcoin very rapidly to not let small traders come into the market. And I think that's one of the biggest comments that I've seen on Twitter, especially when we were testing that resistance. Oh no, don't worry, Bitcoin is going to come back down and I'm going to be buying here at 45K. That's something you shouldn't do, not time the short-term price action. But if Bitcoin's run is anything like it was back in 2020, I think that we're heading into 75K before the next big pullback. And I want to show you that on a longer term chart here with those big price channels. Why are we looking at that 75K level? Because that's the resistance from this high in 2017 and this high in 2021. This is the next big resistance at $75,000. I don't often say that I have high convictions on short-term price action, but at 75K, I'll have pretty high convictions that we'll be seeing one last pullback on Bitcoin. Now let's see if we can model that price action. Now jumping to a daily chart, I just want to show you guys if we model the same run that we had back here in 2020 and just copy and paste it to what we're seeing now. So we'll take this entire consolidation right here and we'll say that's after the COVID flash crash and then recovery. And we're just going to take the entire 2020 rally here. And if we move that over into what's been happening right now, of course, it's not an exact copy, but you have a period of consolidation, a pump move, a shakeout, and then a big run that begins with a correction at around this level, at around 75K. That was the November correction. Now, what happens if we put up the Bitcoin dominance on this chart? Does it also look similar to what was happening here? And the answer is a resounding yes. So back here, early 2020 till September, you have the Bitcoin dominance trending down all the way till that shakeout move. And then you see the crypto wealth creation phase until January. And what's been happening here, we have Bitcoin dominance trending down right up until that shakeout move. And then you have the crypto wealth creation phase. So if we're in that same phase as we were back in 2021 here, you can see we've had the same type of technical pattern, grind up on the trend line, then separation from the trend line. So far, it seems like we're just replaying that scenario on the Bitcoin dominance. So let's try to copy and paste that similar to what we did on that Bitcoin chart and put it on top of the current price action. And again, you'll see how similar these moves are. I think we can expect a similar type of scenario where we see an A, B, C wave on the Bitcoin dominance, and then we see alt season begin end of September into the beginning of 2022. And that would take us to around that 52% level on the Bitcoin dominance, which also happens to be incredibly strong resistance. You have a lot of reactions on this trend line here. And so we do expect the dominance to reverse off this level here once we hit it. So that's our target. This is when we'll be switching from a heavy Bitcoin allocation to Ethereum, to Cardano, and to a bunch of more speculative coins than Bitcoin. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Again, let us know if you like the content. Don't forget to drop a comment down below. Now, in the meantime, I wish you good luck on your trading and see you next time.